How's it going, by? Welcome back to Fallout 3 with me, Noble. Now, we're still looking for Papa here. Haven't found him yet, but I went ahead and lightened up my load, combined a few items, repaired some stuff. Made it a little easier on us, you know? Take that, at least.
Let him eat lead!
No more games! Time to die!
I was totally looking for a robot when I heard "let him eat lead." I mean, sure, I've been running around with this Pip-Boy enhancement for a while, but I keep forgetting it's as loud as it is. Really, I should have read the notes before, but I didn't. So this is that room again. So this must be the filtration system for the Project Purity. I got on a gun, contaminated the fresh contaminated water. Flood control, fuse access, gift shop Rotundra. Yeah, I'm guessing we went the wrong way. Down was incorrect. Up must be the correct answer. This does feel like a room that he would have used, personally. Mainframe. Nope, can't go into there. There's got to be something in the Rotundra area. Gosh darn, we'll find out where it is, won't we? Now, there was a door over here that I didn't go through. Rotundra might be where we need to go. Yep. Search Dad's holotapes for clues of his location. Okay. Do the Rotundra always have... The Rotundra always have water source underneath it. I've never been to the Jefferson Memorial. I've never been to Washington, D.C. to begin with. I'm kind of curious whether or not the Jefferson Memorial had, like, a water flow under it, or if this is just something they did, like, and we spent 3 years digging out the place.
No more games! Time to die!
There we go. You gotta use that scope a little more, you know? No need to do that right now. Was that literally it? There was nothing to do? I kind of wish I remembered what the code was. I'd go ahead and put it in now and... Oh, there he is. Okay, so he's in there. So, I mean, is that really something that would have been visible? Like, is his statue in the middle of, like, a lake or something? Like I said, I've never seen it. I don't know. Okay, so let's go through all the dad data. It's a bad dad data right there.
Well, here we are again. Project. It's been close to 20 years since my last entry.
No need for me to stand still, I think.
I left all of this behind to make a life for my son. We've spent that time in Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe. And that's all I could have hoped for. Now,
relatively so concerning a dictator.
Handsome, intelligent, confident. Just like his old man. And as hard as it was to admit it, he doesn't need his daddy anymore.
Oh. Well, time for part 2.
This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect this project. I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running, but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. That will serve for now, but I'll need help powering up the mainframe. Time to visit Madison at Rivet City.
Okay. I think that's the lady he used to work with over there. Keep hydrated, remember that.
I spoke with Dr. Lee Madison at Rivet City. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. How can I blame her? She's got her own life, her own team, and is making real, tangible scientific progress. Here I come again, the very paragon of failure and false promises. But the reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine, God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this.
I believe in you, Papa Man. Okay, well, we gotta move first before we hit the next radio message. Let's see. We're gonna go to Megaton. I'm gonna actually drop off some supply while we're listening to these radio broadcasts, so that way I can do two things at once. You probably also noticed there was multiple Fallout 3 drops, just because I'm not gonna start a new series if I'm just gonna, you know, be closing down the channel. In the general sense, not completely, but, you know, I won't be making as much content as I used to. So I was like, might as well make it mostly Fallout and head on until we get done. Okay. Notes.
So, here I am, back where it all began. Even in Vault 101, my work on Project Purity never really stopped. Soon after we arrived, my nightly routine included sneaking into the restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. It was a Voltec facility, after all.
I hope things are going well with you today, sir.
It was, until you showed up.
This country had ever developed. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after half a bottle of scotch, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really. But there was one thing, one name that stood out amongst all the others. Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course. He was a celebrity in his day, Voltec's sorcerous scientist, leaving his peers in awe of his technological wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that night in the Overseer's office I first learned of Braun's involvement in Voltec's Social Preservation Program and his work on something called GEC, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit.
I was going to sell these, and I'm like, I'm just going to hold off for now. We'll just listen to the radio stuff, and I'll put away these things. So,
to be honest, the GEC sounded like pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be used after an atomic war. Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. I'm no slouch, but this man, he could have easily succeeded where I failed. Does his collected knowledge remain within the halls of Vault 112? Journals, holotapes, computer records,
explosives,
maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality.
Okay. Can't put all of it on us. We gotta put most of it away, so give me a second. We'll get back to our little story time with Papa Man. Remember, don't steal his child away. He will find you.
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of Braun's that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close. But that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece.
Almost there, everybody. Almost there. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about some of this stuff. I'll move those things to the appropriate areas later. Not sure what this sheet music's for, but oh well. I gotta get a little ammo in and out. I went the wrong way for ammo, but yeah. So how y'all doing? Hopefully you're doing okay out there. I'm doing pretty decent. Let's see. Gonna need some 10mm. Not all of it. And some 5.56, of course. Really hate how it doesn't give you a chance to pull out just what you want. It's like, nah, you take the whole frickin' stack. Need some shoddy shells, too. It'll be good. Some good stuff right there. Now, I should be right as rain when it comes to gear. All weapons ready. Apparel, a little damage, but we'll probably find ourselves some, what's it called? Talon guys here soon, so don't expect that to go on without any problems. Stim pack up there real quick.
Good evening, sir.
You have any water for me?
Certainly.
Bye. Oh, jeez, I completely forgot about healing myself. Well, that was a quick trip. Can't go out there with my body about to fall apart from everything that we've been doing. Kind of got my butt shot up. Alright, if you're wondering why I grabbed that little bit of water, I want to give it to this guy out here. Because hydration, it's important. Make sure you hydrate yourself.
I'll never forget you. I hate to ask you. I can well, I'll never forget you. I can
I helped you twice now. Be grateful and move somewhere out of the sunlight so you don't burn up. Okay, so our mission is to head over to Vault 12, was it? Yeah, Vault 12. So now we need to figure out what that is. Smith Casey's garage. We've already found the location, so now that's going to make it a lot easier. Alright. I think I've cleared this place out of robots before. Maybe it was a different garage I was thinking of. Hey, how's it going, little guy?
Time to kick some ass! Time to kick some ass!
Let's say, tool wasn't working quite as well as I was hoping. Kind of went away for a moment. So definitely have not cleared this place out. Damn empty bottle. I'll take that, though. Oh. Oh, hello. A little bit of tumblers today. I love the auto axe. It's a weird weapon, but it's my weapon. To me, this is the equivalent of walking around with a circular saw. As someone who's worked a lot with tools, I wouldn't want to be hit by a circular saw, or any saw for that matter. Yeah, I'll take the scrap metal and that wonder glue I saw. Nope. There we go. Sensor mods just weigh me down a little too much right now. I don't need that on me. A lot of gun cabinets. Almost like there's a vault underground. They expect you to have to grab some guns on the way out. How did you get down here? Did my papa let you in on accident?
Time to kick some ass!
Anyway, but yeah, so for those curious, this is not, or the Vault 111 from Fallout 4 was not the first vault in the series to show cryogenic freezing. Well, actually, I'm not sure if this is considered cryogenic freezing. This is more like suspended animation. But still, I mean, the main character from Fallout 4 is not the last survivor of old times that wasn't, you know, turned ghoul. So if you think about it, 111 has a cryogenic facility. This one, 112, the next one in line, has a suspended animation facility. Kind of interesting to think about the numerical wise. I just put those two right next to each other. Go, 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 go. Papa, where are you, Papa? I wonder if I could have gotten here so quick around the corner that I got run over. That'd have been interesting. Fatal, but interesting. So I remember this much about this place. Place is pretty darn nice and pretty darn clean. Do we let the people live in perpetual dream? Or do we rescue them and send them about the wastelands of a horrible, horrible existence?
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault Tech issued Vault suit before proceeding. If you have misplaced your suit, once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger. Please find the nearest Tranquility Lounger and be seated.
It's one number off from the Vault 111 suit. I can grind you up.
Please take a seat in the Tranquility Lounger.
You did not fit in that thing. Don't you lie to me and say you came out of there.
Please take a seat in the nearest available Tranquility Lounger.
I'll find a water fountain. I'll drink some water before we go and do this. No, not there yet. But yeah, not quite the same cryogenic facility we're used to from the other game. Like I said, this is definitely more suspended animation than cryogenics. That's more like it. Ah, yes. His hands and feet. He's a human, I tell you. Damn creature. We thought we destroyed all of them during the war with the nukes. Some of them humans survived. Ooh, that's empty, and that's open. That's unfortunate. Hal? What are you doing, Hal? But yeah, I mean, as you can tell, this vault does not have food supplies. It doesn't have beds. It's a bare minimum facility because they didn't need anything besides the pods. Which is kind of scary to think about. Because what happens with the... How did you get up there? I don't remember seeing you up there when I stuck my head out earlier. The whole idea that, you know, this was a build it and forget it kind of place. You know, you put it together and walk away. They live their life in an internal state of perpetual... Well, you'll see when we get in there. I was going to say torment, but... Overseer's office. But I want in!
Hello, sir.
Hello, robot. Alright. So as you can see, they ain't dead. They ain't zombies. They've been stuck watching television for a long, long time. Got their nice little pit boys, too. Actually, I think that was Papa right there. Yeah, that is. That's Papa! He's got the 101 vault on, suit on. Papa, get out of there! Papa! Oops. I think I broke Papa. It seems everybody has a shaved head besides our father. Like they shaved everybody's head before they put them in the pods. I'm just trying to see if there's any actual dead people in any of these. Because I'd be curious if somebody actually expired while in this thing, you know? So that's Papa's right there. We'll use this one then. It's close enough to Papa. Well, time to enter the Vault simulation systems. Model, oh crap, why did I climb into this thing? Last time I climbed into a pod, it was Fallout 4. Didn't do so good in that one either. Television! Welcome to 1950s television show. I can't believe it's still not a beaver. Starring Hugh Beaumont. Okay. I was going to go through a bunch of different old TV shows. Like Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore and all that other kind of stuff. But I was like, screw it. We don't have time for all that. You get the gist of the joke. So that's all done. That. Go and put it to 100. Why not? We're only 1 point away. Good to go on that. Hell, might as well put it all into medicine. Why not? Might come across somebody that needs a little healing. We'll make sure to start dropping points in explosives, big guns, and all this stuff later. Alright. Really don't have enough time to worry about all these since we got so many. If I see the one that I want or something that looks like, oh wait, what's that kind of thing? Chairman. Healing and rapid rad removing ability while you're sitting. It's a little different. I didn't expect that one. That's a new one. Pitbull. Master Blaster suit. Silent running. That's actually pretty useful right there. Woof. Oh, that's funny. Alright. Wow, that really would have come in handy when I was actually looking for those things. Now that actually does sound pretty good. Higher speed? Ooh, I kind of like that. Sit there and just fix speed running through the outside. We might go with that one. was a couple that I really liked the idea of, but... I think we're going to go with Scout. Scout sounds good with that extra speed. It's not a great one, but it is one. Gee willikers! I can't believe I'm in the 1950s televisions. What am I supposed to do now, Mr. Insert Name here?
Hey there, sport. Beautiful day, isn't it? Say, you should go talk to Betty. She's waiting for you over on the playground. Have fun, sport.
Sir, blink twice if you're in trouble.
What can I do for you, sport?
Blink twice if you're in trouble. 1. Still waiting. 2. Okay, yeah, you're in trouble.
Such a kidder.
He's in trouble.
You're on Tranquility Lane, of course. Where else would you be?
There's nothing wrong with Tranquility Lane.
Nope. Afraid not. Don't you worry about it, though. You'll find him.
Oh dear, mister. Where's my papa?
Of course it is. It's America, isn't it? You mean besides how wonderful it is to live here? Everyone's very friendly. Even old Lady Dithers, though she's lost most of her marbles. Sounds like you've been spending too much time with your nose in those darned comic books, sport. Take care now.
Bye. I must rescue Father.
Hi there, I'm Timmy. Wanna play?
No!
What? You're weird.
I must
Great
go.
day.
My people need me. Ha 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 ha!
Hello.
Sorry, I wasn't looking at your boobs. What? The dog's name is Doc. Our father is a doctor. Take a hike, Mutt. Good doggy. Son, it's me. It's really me. Damn it. I'm not dog meat.
Hi. Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored.
It's like the bride of Chucky over here. Like,
we're going to
I'll
have
kill
so
you.
much fun. I'm Betty. I live here on Tranquility Lane. Want to play a game?
Not really, no.
We're going to play a game now, silly. Gee, I don't know. That's your daddy? Oh, we're going to have so much fun. This is going to be the best game ever.
I figured I'd choose some things that were probably closer to what I needed to find. Okay, let's see.
Oh, don't be mean. That's not a good way to start. I said we're going to play a game, so that's
That
what
ain't
we're
no
going
little
to
girl
do.
either. Just to let you know. It's like the internet. She thinks she's a young girl. No, she's not. She is some 60-year-old man, or in this case, an over 200-year-old man.
I said I want to play a game. It's easy. You make Timmy Newsbone cry, and I'll help you. Then I guess you'll never find out where your dad...
Well, time to beat the shit out of this kid.
Hiya.
Time to kick some ass! Time to kick some ass!
Stop!
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. It's not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end. We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up. Make believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up. He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath he's still evil. Braun.
Dr. Wiley.
Bastard thinks because he helped create this place, he's God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it. Don't know. Can't sleep sometimes. Hear voices. My own skin doesn't feel right. None of this is right. You've got to believe me. You've got... It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in. It's the only terminal to the outside. The only way to shut the whole...
Screw you, Betty. I'm going to the abandoned house. Whatever one's the abandoned house. I mean, they all look the exact same to me. If I had to guess, I'd say it's this one. Why? Because there's no car here. That's the only reason. Haha! I was correct! No car equals abandoned. Not really sure how I'm drinking water to get my health back in the real world, but I am. So, no Pip-Boy. So no additional lighting. This house is so pristine it has 2 sets of refrigerators. Well, that's not what I need to activate. Let's not drink out of the toilet, okay? I will find how to exit this place. I feel like I need to hit things in the correct order. That's not it. Okay. I'm on the right track. I think we about found the code. Is this one? It is not. Yes! Oh! Screw this entire game. I figured this shit out without having to go through all this bullshit. Oh. For those who've watched any playthrough of Fallout, or excuse me, Resident Evil 2, and you know that little puzzle box thing you gotta do to get those keys for the locker in the armory? That's a difficult fucking puzzle. This, not so much. Yes. Surprised myself, I found tranquility laying comforting. Okay. Well, shit. I know I'm really quiet, but I just really want to make sure I'm getting this correct. And goodbye, everybody. It's all over now.
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered
You have
the
a minigun?
failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die, and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
Everything.
I am the
Everything.
real monster here, not you. I'm calling the shots now.
You've taken them all from me. You've left me with nothing.
It's not fair.
I personally would
Nobody
have
to
gotten
play
them
with
out of this,
ever again.
popped them out of the pods, and let them walk, you know?
Do you realize what you've...
You ruined...
You? No, I am the creator of this world.
Feel so lost. So...
He's been right here the whole time.
Man's best friend.
Yes, I'm sure he's fine. No doubt when you leave...
But there's no one...
The Garden of Eden creation kit.
We'll end the episode here in just a minute.
It was for terraforming. For restoring the world after a nuclear disaster. Unstable technology. And ultimately boring. Why remake the old reality when instead you could create any reality you choose?
Except now you're alone, so why don't you go and work on a geck?
Run along?
Goodbye, you little psychopath. Sorry, Father, I murdered a whole bunch of citizens, but it's fine. We're fine.
Son, you've saved me.
Papa!
I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever.
I took a
It's
little
so
detour
good to
for a
see
while.
you, but what are you doing here?
Well, I went to Pittsburgh and saved a bunch of kids from super mutants. Well, young adults, really. A lot of things, actually. Disable a nuclear bomb. Can you believe that? Your own son.
Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for brawn, or I might have fared better. Well, I suppose it had its moments. But in the end, I much prefer having
Scratching your
opposable
ear.
thumbs. And now that I'm back, I can get back to work.
Man, look at my
I need to
headset
tell
again. It's
Madison
like,
what I've
oh,
learned.
that's so horrible.
I was right about Braun. The technology he developed is unstable, even dangerous. But it can be adapted for Project Purity. I need to return to Rivet City and talk with Madison. If we can find a Gek, we can make Project Purity work. Yes, with what I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago.
Okay.
I'd like you to come with me. I'd like you to be there when we finally open. That's my... Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
Yep, can't save, so...
Be careful, my son.
Don't you run off from me. He's just going for cigarettes and milk, that's all. He's just disappearing for cigarettes and milk again. Papa, come back! The cigarettes and milk aren't real! I'm sorry I killed all of you folks. But anyway. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me on this Fallout 3. We're getting a little story moved on. And thank you for joining me. I will see y'all next time. Be safe out there, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.